Um, Luck. After you go out into the hallway, you are in a very big city in a very big hotel. How quickly do you actually make your way even out of the lobby, or could potentially Celia come out and find you still
There's a lobby bar.
looking? Yeah, are you looking for the closest bar, or are you?
The closest bar.
Well, actually, as you know, literally straight across the main lobby from you all, when you first came in, your room was to the left, and to the right there actually is the big lobby bar with the huge balcony that looks out, that sort of hangs out over the 4,000-foot drop into the valley below. It's big sort of scenic bar. It is well stocked, and if that's where you head, as soon as you get a big smile and someone, the gentleman behind the bar, sort of an older gentleman, one of those bartenders that probably knows and has made every drink ever created. And he looks you right in the face, even though you've never met him, and goes, "Master Luck, what can I get you this evening?"
What's the first thing that makes me forget everything?
"Oh, I've just the thing for that. Something we import from the Underdark special." And he turns around and goes over to what looks like a very small, elaborate black wood keg. And this thick, sort of stout-like beer, ale, comes out. And he looks you straight in the eye and he goes, "It's stronger than most liquors. It'll do the job," and hands it right to you.
And he just down.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
It's also like 9 a.m., right?
It's about noon.
Okay.
It is, I mean, it's like doing sort of a shot of whiskey, but with that kind of nice, it's like, it'd be like almost like whiskey mixed with Guinness, but not mixing the flavors, just the strength of whiskey, but with sort of that kind of nice warm darkness, kind of like a really dark pumpernickel bread sort of flavor to it, but with that of heavy alcohol at the back end of it. It's good. And with the 17, boy, that went down smooth after the this is gonna make a great no think zone.
Yeah, and he's just going to be there until he passes out, or well, that's probably the only option.
Yeah.
For him right now.
Celia, you walk out of the room. You do see a familiar figure, as he's a fairly large figure, across the main lobby from you, bellied up to the bar. The front door is, of course, will be to your right, which leads out into the streets of Falcon's Crest. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna walk over, sit next to Luck, point to him, and be like, "I'll have what he's having, make it double."
And you see the bartender turn around and you've never introduced yourself to anybody, so he just looks at you and goes, "Madam," and hands it to you. And especially because you aren't the same person who came in last night, so
Yeah, and she takes it like a shot. She chugs it down.
yep. Go ahead and do me a Constitution saving throw. On a 21, this is good, smooth. Can't put enough O's in it. Ale, and it, actually, as a lunchtime beer, even though it's strong, and seeing as you all haven't had breakfast, it's kind of serving two purposes.
And she just looks at Luck and says, "They're asking me to work with a man who is blackmailing me."
What do you say to that? I don't know. I come from a small town in the middle of nowhere. I spent most of my life mining. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to write. I can barely add up 20 plus 15. And There's giant dragons. There's corruption. There's mages. And there's God knows what trying to kill us. I'm sorry here, but the last thing I'm concerned about is you being blackmailed and then complaining that you have to work with them. The world is entirely fucked from my own small town, and I have to sit here while my family is away, my wife is probably cheating on me, my children are forgetting me, and I'm not fucking there! And he sort of just...
Just let it all out, Luck. Let it all out.
The bartender, having not seen the first one of these, just... Master Luck, and hands you another.